like, yeah, what the, okay. Yeah, my OBS just like crashed real quick. All right, welcome back, everybody. Good morning. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday morning and had an amazing weekend. Hopefully the stream is going to pop in here in a minute. Let me know if you guys can see me. I think we're good. That was weird. That was the first time that's happened. Guys, we have a really big week ahead. We have a very, very, very big week ahead here. Here we go. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Who do we got in here this morning? Hope you had a good weekend, kid. Thank you, Wayne. I had a very good weekend. No drinking. Feels good. There was a lot of peer pressure, but it's okay. So, everybody, who do we got in here this morning? We got Wayne, Romeo, Rogue Civilian, also Wayne, Dr. Bob, Daily Taylor. What's up, team? How we doing? So, yeah, really, really big week ahead. Those of you guys that have been reading the newsletter, you guys know the deal. We got a lot of things coming up. No real data today. Tomorrow, we got ADP unemployment. Oh, yeah, and then we have, what do you call it? Tomorrow we get job openings, which is going to be big, and then consumer confidence. It always screws with me when there's nothing on Monday. And then Wednesday, we're going to have the FOMC rate decision, so we're going to get Powell, man. You can see me just fine. Thank you, guys. Yeah, right as I clicked go live, my OBS just went, done. And I was like, well, that's a Monday for you. All right, so again, we kind of recapped this in the newsletter there, so we're not going to go in too much depth really on what we need to expect for this week, because you guys should have all seen that already. Thursday, jobs report, Friday, NFP. So we've got a big week there, but the interesting thing about all of this is, guys, is that this is smack dab right in the middle of earnings season. We got AMD's earnings. We got, who else? Like, there's a lot of companies. Well, obviously, I know AMD is reporting earnings, but let's get earnings whispers up here a little bit so we can play around with it. Where, dude, just pin. Why can't you pin every single week? They make me scroll so much. All right. We had SoFi this morning. SoFi's having a pretty positive reaction, I bet. All right. I think they are. Yeah, 15% up on SoFi there. They really knocked their earnings out of the park. After hours today, there's nothing too crazy. Tomorrow before open, we have Pfizer, GM, UPS, JetBlue. After hours, Microsoft, AMD, Google, Starbucks. That's big. EA Sports. Wednesday before open, this is going to be an interesting one. Boeing, that's an interesting one there. Then we got MasterCard, Boston Scientific, and then after the close on Wednesday, it keeps going with Qualcomm, Aflac. That's really it there. Before open on Thursday, we get Altria, Royal Caribbean, Peloton. Peloton could be an interesting one. Sirius, Honeywell, and then after close, Thursday's the biggest day for earnings here. After close, Amazon, Apple, Facebook. That's huge. And then it's oil day on Friday. So Exxon, Chevron, and that's it. So that's what we have coming up this week for earnings, guys. That'll be, whoa, what's up, everybody? How we doing? Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot with the YouTube algorithms over here. We're live every single day at 9 a.m. Good morning, Swing King. What up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? So if I guided down after killing earnings, it makes sense. I mean, if they knock it out of the park, they don't want the market to think that they're going to continue to do that in like a crazy way. This could have just been like an outsized, really good quarter for them. That's all right, though. Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, so peer pressure is no issue for you. You've always should. Dude, my whole computer's wildin' today. You always should have an solid personal system of choice. That's cool. Yeah, you can't really convince me to do stuff. I'm really good at convincing others to do stuff, though. What else? Oh, yeah. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit, swings from last week, Docu. This one was looking absolutely amazing from our entry. Friday, I think it's highly probable that I get stopped on this one. That's fine. I mean, tiny risk going into Powell week. Again, I'm not taking any large positions going into like the biggest earnings week of the year along with FOMC. So we'll see what happens with this. If it hits, it hits. If it starts to move up today, cool, I'll stay in it. If not, and it comes down to this level down in here, it's like 6180, then I'll be out. Ulta, I haven't really seen what that one's doing. That one's got a little bit more time on it. This one's sitting in profit over here. Yeah, pre-market, no trades, nothing going on here. Overall, market basically flat going into today. I don't really expect the market to do a whole lot going into Powell. I wouldn't even be looking for day trades on Wednesday. And then Friday is going to be a weird day too. So for me, and for all you guys that were in the day trading mastery course, you really got 3 good days this week. And they may not even be that good. Like today could just be chop around nonsense. So you get Monday, Tuesday, Thursday are going to be the good ones, because Powell days are a little bit weird in the morning, and then you have Powell in the afternoon. NFP days create those giant wild candles. But what I will say is last week was an amazing week for you guys. Taking those trades from the day trading course. I mean, look at this right here. I completely botched this one on Friday. I was talking to Ralph. I wanted these longs off of 49.09 here, and this kind of freaked me out. I didn't like coming down like one tick into this level here, so I just decided to take it on SPX. It made a little bit of money on this thing, got stopped out on this candle before, with the rest of it, before it started ripping back to the upside. But all of you guys that ended up taking this one, the amount of messages that I got from this was ridiculous. Like thousands of dollars that you got. I probably saw $50,000 worth of gains from you guys just sending me messages on what you were making on this. Just the one trade, guys. How many points was this? 12.5. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So that was another TP1 hit. We had a few more earlier in the week. Just killing it, man. We used to convince you to do stuff almost daily back in the day, except going to school. Yeah, you could never convince me to go to school. That was never going to happen. But let's see what we get this week. So we got a couple tickers that we're looking for. Those of you guys in the Swing Kings course, you guys got all those sent. There were 0 emails that bounced, so you guys should all have them. A couple of you guys said that you couldn't find it, so I just sent you the list. But there is a pretty extensive write-up that goes along with all of the tickers and exactly what I'm looking for. So just make sure you're paying attention to that and on the lookout for those messages there. So, yeah, and any other tickers, guys, you guys have had enough time. You've gone through the... You were right on the money with the trade very early, but correct. Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to be early with them. Like, I could have told you, Ralph, that I was looking for 49.09 up here. Like, that was my level. Like, I was watching this thing since, like, these candles. So, that was what I was looking for. It hit. You guys nailed it. If I can't take full advantage of the trade, I'm very glad that you guys did, though. So, it is what it is. But yeah, at this point, you guys have had enough time going through the curriculum and everything to start hunting for some trades for yourself. If you guys see anything, this is another thing, because last week, I remember looking at Airbnb early in the week, like Sunday. So I was looking at it like here, between these two candles, and I was like, nah, this doesn't look good, but look at this consolidation that formed throughout the week. And then you get blast off, thank you very much. So this is perfect. So if we see this throughout the week, just like how we identified DocuSign, even though it didn't play out correct, well, it did, but then the market died. But if we see this during the week, remember, I can't find everything. I can find most things. So we're going to be on the lookout for a lot of stuff coming in like this. Wayne, then you got to message me and I'll send you the list. There were people that were messaging me and I just sent them, but 0 of those emails bounced. So whatever email that you signed up with is the email that it's getting sent to. Ulta, no trades in the pre-market here, so nothing to look at with this one yet. I'm very interested in this one, Salesforce. I want to see how this does today. I want to see how Salesforce does. Dude, Ralph. Like, I also was thinking, too, on a re-entry on the break of the level, but I was like, dude, it's a Friday. Why am I screwing around? So I was like, I'll just, whatever. Like, I'm done. But yeah, that 49.09, and it's on my Twitter too. Like the message that I sent Ralph, I was like, I'm just looking for logs at 49.09. Well, Pepe, that's the newsletter. The tickers aren't on the newsletter anymore. Figures? Yeah, I know. I saw that, Daily Taylor. All right. Also, guys, there's a lot of slacking going on the like button this morning. I get it. It's a Monday. People are a little tired. You're forgetful. That's all right. But we need to start off the week strong here. Starting off the week strong. So I would appreciate it. You just tap it. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. We got 21 minutes to go. TLT is actually looking decent in the pre-market here. Nothing crazy, but going into Powell, I mean, people could start I don't know why, but people could start expecting like rate cuts, but that's not gonna happen. Wait, and that's because you just say, hey, add this email, and like I've added the million emails. You didn't say, hey, can you send me the list? I'm not just gonna like randomly send you the list. You know how many people are on there? I can't just be like, oh. All right, maybe if this becomes like a big problem, I'll just create like a private Telegram channel or something, and then I'll just like send it to you guys in there or some nonsense. I hate Telegram though. I don't know. We'll do something like that. I don't know. Swing Kings. There we go. There we go. All right. So, anybody that's new in the live stream this morning, let me know. I'd love to say hi and welcome you. The Geode right here. I haven't seen you before. Welcome, buddy. Maybe you lurk around, but you don't say all that much. That's fine, too. Yeah. Salesforce, I am interested in. It looks nasty. I'm not the biggest fan of this Friday candle, but like that was the market doing that to everything. We need a promise of ankles the ankles threshold is 500 likes now because you hit the 100 like threshold for it. So you guys already you played yourselves there. Yeah, on Daily Taylor again. There you go. There you go, man. All right. So, man, I mean, we've been on fire with the swings, the day trades, everything. So you guys are all in the right place. 19 minutes to go until we're going to stream Powell this week too. So that's going to be 2 p.m. on Wednesday. That'll be fun. We'll come on a little early. We'll come on a little early for that. Probably like 1:45, 1:30. Stream some Powell. Have some fun. Those are always fun, man, because we just get to make fun of all the funny questions that are new. No, you're not, Squirrel. The other thing that's interesting here too, Warren, where is this? Warren says hikes have put housing out of reach for many. True. Warren urges the Fed to reverse troubling rate hikes. So you're not only just seeing pressure from Janet Yellen now, you're also seeing pressure from Elizabeth Warren. Now, what they're doing here is indirectly pointing at the fact that the United States has to refinance, what is it, $7.4 trillion worth of debt this year in 2024. So with high rates, that's going to be incredibly catastrophic for them to do. So we will be decreasing interest rate this year, probably by a decent amount there. It's just a matter of when. I don't expect March. I think the only two arguments are for a rate cut in March are if we start to see like deflation, real big deflation risk, which we're not really seeing right now. We talked about that in the newsletter as well, which I think the example in there was just perfect. The treadmill. And then it's whatchamacallit? And then the debt. Target? No. Not for me. Disney, I probably wouldn't touch. I mean, it looks alright. I just, like, it's not doing it for me, you know? Like, that's not enough for me. I do like how, so there's Salesforce here. That's an interesting one. And then, Palo Alto. Oops, that's the wrong ticker. This is the right ticker. Palo Alto's got my attention here as well. What's something like UPST doing as well? Nah, I don't really like that one. Let's see. What about, what's the other one? Roblox? That could get interesting. That could get interesting in a little while here after the Fed meeting. What else? I don't know. I looked through all the tickers this weekend, and those ones from the list that I sent you guys were the only really solid setups that I was able to identify. What do you trade mostly, options or stocks? I mean, options. I would say most of the time I'm trading options. So every once in a while I'll trade shares on something, but like I swing trade options and day trade futures. And that's what I think most of you guys should do as well. I think day trading options for most of you is going to be a losing game. But with the way that I teach you how to swing, I mean, anybody can do it. Tessie looking juicy, holding a swing. Whoa. Hold up. What are you saying here? Hold on. I don't know about any of it. Hold up. To the down. Which way? Howie, which way, bro? Amazon has earnings this week. I probably wouldn't touch it, but I'll use that earnings strategy if we do see some giant gap. Actually, we could do it on SoFi today, too. SoFi, we actually could do it. You're just getting started with options? Awesome. So, here's the thing, Geode. Every single trade that I'm looking at for swinging, when I talk about options and swinging things like that, you absolutely can trade it with shares. The only reason why you would ever choose, yeah, Howie, that's silly to me, but the only reason why you would ever choose to trade options over shares would be if you want to use less capital in order to have more firepower for different, Jesus, sorry for cussing. Let's see. So, hold on, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, freeing up more capital for more opportunities, because the way that we set up these options trades, the risk to reward and the overall return in your portfolio is going to be the same. Yeah, Tesla looks terrible to be touching right now. Awful. One, you have this giant crackdown on earnings. You have all these downgrades coming in on this thing. It is moving up a little bit here, but the IV is still going to be cranked. This is something that most retail traders will try and pick something on. And almost like 80% of the time, I would say, they're going to get blown out. Every time. Manage risk. Correct. Like, and the thing is a lot of the time, too, it actually makes more sense to trade the shares than it does the options. Because if you catch something like an Affirm or a Mara or some of the other massive trades that we've taken, well, if you like the company for the long term, you've just gotten the dirtiest entry of all time, and you can just hold it. After you take some profits off the table, throw a stop and profit, and then just let the position go. With options, they have an expiration date. So that's why I'm so, like, very focused on my levels and where I'm taking profits at and having all my price alerts set. Because I need to get out at like, before a certain time. Yeah, Tesla just looks awful. I'm not touching that thing for months, I don't think. Maybe I would snag some long-term shares on it. That's it. Sell some puts, do something like that. Try to grab some shares. But other than that, I'm not going near Tesla. Tesla is like a tiger that you just kicked in the nuts. It's gonna be angry. Here's the thing, Howie. Here's why I'm gonna come at you a little bit here. Here's why. What's the strategy that you're trying to use on this? What's your risk? What's your entry criteria? Is it back tested? What's your overall win rate, risk to reward? Where's your profit target? Like, you can't, like, I don't see anything on this Tesla chart that could signify, like, that there is a strategy being used on it. And that's the problem that I have. Every single thing that we do on this stream, every single trade that I take, whether it's day trades, swing trades, it follows the strategies that I teach you guys in the courses. Everything. I'll never variate away from it, ever. There's no reason to, because I know what my expected values and what I should expect my returns to be over time. So one, when I trade that way, I have no fear, zero, because I know that my risk management is set up. I know that I'm looking for a very specific setup to form, and I know what I'm looking for. When I'm getting out, when I'm entering, what setup I'm looking for. Like, it wouldn't make, to me, trading like that isn't trading, it's gambling. Which is not what we're here to do. Now, that's not to say, Howie, that trade couldn't play out very well, but that's irrelevant to the overall thing. I could make a boatload of money on a trade, but, like, if it didn't follow my rules and I over-risked and I just took a random trade, I'd feel terrible, because that's not the point. A winning trade isn't if you make money or not. A winning trade is one in which you follow your plan to an absolute T, regardless of winning or losing. A losing trade is most likely one, is almost all of the time one where you don't do those things. I don't define, like, in my mind, in the way that I approach the markets, a winning trade like everybody else does. Guys, remember, in order to have different results than everybody else, you have to think and behave differently. If you start to think, okay, my only goal is to just follow the plan, then you're going to have more success over time, because, one, the plans that I give you guys, I'm just handing you profitable stuff on a silver platter. All you got to do is just be disciplined enough to have patience. That's it. It's not that difficult. People make the market so much harder, and all these dum-dums on Twitter and Instagram that are like, oh, I'm taking shorts here, I'm doing that. It's like, no, that's not the market. They're all going to fail over the long term. It doesn't work. Morning, Vix. What up, David? How you doing, buddy? Like, guys, why do you think that my my day trading strategy has had 13 winning months in a row. 13. It's because it's so pinpoint, laser focused. You're just doing one or two things. So, again, I haven't mentioned this yet, but yeah, those courses, guys, are 50% off right now. They're buy one, get one free. If you want one of them, if you just want, let's say, the day trading course there, let me know. I could probably give you a discount to that one too. But it's not going to be as good if you were to get both of them with the 50% off deal. The TikTok group, dude, I see people on TikTok saying the dumbest things ever. Do you use TradingView or TOS? Well, I use TradingView, but I don't use Thinkorswim. I trade options on Webull, and then I trade futures on like NinjaTrader and Trade8. Telly looking all right here. They are worth it, y'all. Oh, thank you, Daily Taylor. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, anybody else want to let the people know what they've thought of the courses so far? We have a little testimonial section on my Instagram if you want to take a look at that. I mean, people have been absolutely crushing it. So, let's have another great week, man. I mean, I think I'm going to get stopped on the DocuSign, which is fine. I mean, I was telling you guys this for like the last 2 weeks that I'm going way small size on some of these. This is what I was looking for on it. This nice break. We entered here. We had a nice solid move up on Friday before the market ended up coming back to the downside. It was showing some signs of strength when the market was coming down, but overall was just not strong enough to counteract that selling pressure. So we'll see what happens today with it. If it ends up breaking basically 61.80 to the downside, I'll be out. But I mean, that was one of the this was the trade from and this is a good one too, because it looks like a bunch of nonsense here. It's like no. So you hit their first TP and you could have gotten out at any point in here before market close. So you hit your first one, sell half, move stops to break even, and you just go into market close and you're like, all right, I'll take some more free money. This trade was dirty. We had a few more last week that were absolutely insane too. I was going with shares on Docu. No, PD was the one I was considering shares. I have options on Docu. I have a couple of different strikes and expiration dates on it, but they're all small, like real small. What time frame on Switch? What do you mean, Jason? Vix knows his shit. I do. What time frame on the swings? The daily and the weekly. The Ultra trade is off the weekly. Halliburton, we can take a look at that. Nah, I mean, this might be qualifying on the weekly. Yeah, this is getting there on the weekly. Wait, this is not the correct stock. Sorry. No. No, this is nothing. This is just straight up move. I'm not touching this. Yeah, and you guys are going to see, too, when we do that, the one mastermind that I'll ever do, which is probably going to be happening in March. I'm starting to make those PowerPoints for you guys. I mean, we're going to do day trading, swing trading, obviously. I'm going to give you guys some more strategies as well in there, stuff that we haven't talked about in the courses, which we might save the earning strategy for that one. I think that's what we're going to do, because that one's really good as well. Then we're going to do everything you could ever possibly need to know in order to read macroeconomic trends. Long-term investing stuff. So we're going to go over DCFs, NPV, like everything that you would need to know, how to read balance sheets, financial models, everything. And then basically give you guys that full college education that everybody should have, but doesn't. So everything that like I thought was important in college, and then everything else that I know is all going to be given to you guys in that. And we're really only going to have time before I go bye-bye forever for one of those. So we'll get more information out on that when the time is right, though. All right, 6 minutes to go before open here. Let's see what we got. All right. This one's disappointing because this was setting up like a monster. And then, AMD was looking real good this morning, too. That's looking all right. I mean, we keep getting price upgrades on it. I also don't expect much out of AMD's earnings this week. Oh, Musk is buying AMD's chips for Tesla. That's good. I mean, they haven't performed. I don't think they performed very well on earnings over the last couple. I mean, this one was pretty good. That started a nice run here. This one did too. This one not great. Okay, I mean, I don't really... I'd like to see it, but I'm not... my hopes aren't that high because we've run very significantly on AMD. You trying to make an STV think-alike army? Oh, yeah, I am. Dude, imagine if, like... Imagine if you guys were all, like, looking at stuff like... that's what the goal of this channel and stream is, so that more of you guys can think like me. Is T something that I'm looking at? Probably not. It doesn't move that much, and also it's not setting up on the daily. Like, guys, like, think about the setup that I described to you guys in the swing trading course, and does this fit? No. Okay, so then we don't look at it. A great example of it is Airbnb here. This is perfect. We just didn't see this last week, so... Again, throughout the week, I'll probably be looking at it more. This week's a weird week just because we have NFP, we have Powell, we have a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, this year I'll be out of here. This is the last year that I'll be doing. Well, I don't know. The content in this way for sure. It might completely shift. AMD on earnings last time. Got first out, but 2 days later went up. So, but I'm not trading any. No. Eddie, nope. Why are you trading AMD's earnings? What are you doing? I own the thing and I'm not trading. I own a boatload of it. But I'm not trading their earnings. I'm out of the call. Like that was such a nasty trade. Dude, also, all right. All right, so here's the 75 hard update for the day. Dude, it's going way better than I thought. Like the 3.5 weeks that we've been doing this for. The change is like I'm probably gonna end up in the best shape of my life. Like, cause I always keep myself like 1 month away really from being in like ridiculous shape, and it's like, but like that's also with me like drinking and being an idiot. Will you stay on Instagram and Twitter when you leave YouTube? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. We will see. SoFi looks good. Yeah, I might use that little post earning strategy on it. With AMD, you nailed it already. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the AMD guys, you guys crushed that one. I mean, whatchamacallit? We had people making 200 grand on that thing. Yeah, we'll get SoFi up here. Maybe. If I do it, it'll be tiny. Like, real small, I think. Let's see. Yeah, and again, guys, if you wouldn't mind, tapping that like button on the way in helps out a whole lot, getting these streams out to some more people here. SVP got a girlfriend? Nah, I don't got a girlfriend. Also, I was hanging out. All right. Did I tell you guys about how I dropped my phone in the trash for one weekend? So I'm pretty sure. AMD's your largest holding in the long-term portfolio. I mean, mine too. But like apparently some girl that I know like works at that bar and like was trying to say hi to me that night, and I apparently just like didn't see it, and I was just like giving her weird looks, and I was like, she came up to me like yesterday because I saw her because I was at like this birthday party. She was like, I thought you were like mad at me, and I was like, why would I possibly be mad at you? Like I don't. How about holding an AMD strangle over SMCI earnings? I'll tell you right now, it's really stupid and you're gambling, but like if you want to do it, I mean, you do what you want. You do what you want, man. I mean, all right, we're about to get the ding ding here. Let's get Docu on here. See it. Yeah, I think this thing's gonna come get me. That's fine. Tally came back down a little. All right, we'll see. We'll see what we get today. We will see. What do we got? 20 seconds. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, NCLH. We forgot to take a look at that one. Sorry. Nah. I mean, this thing, I would like this thing to pop back up first, and then, don't they have earnings coming up? Nah, I mean, this one, not really. No, this is just screwing around. This is now setting a new downtrend, it looks like. I would actually look to take this thing lower. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. All right. We got to keep an eye out for SoFi here. Ulta's moving around. Yeah, the move has to be bigger than the expected. Exactly. I mean, I've taught you guys how to calculate it many times in the past. Yeah, we'll keep a look. This is actually setting up pretty nasty for what I would do. We'll see though. Where's the S? All right, screwing around. Where's Docu? Oh, it's holding there for now. Vitelli's got a little bump this morning. I'm up a little bit right now, like 2%, but the some things I don't think I've updated yet. So we're gonna. Where's Ulta? I want to take. Yeah, SoFi may not give it to us. Ulta, how's this looking? All right, I mean that's chill. 494. Okay. This is weird. It's gonna be weird at market open. The volume's always low. And then we don't really need this. I have the price alert set. CRM. Yeah, I kind of like that one, man. I kind of like that one. Powell is just. Let's check the I think the premiums are just I think they're cranked on it, but we'll see. Yeah. Nah, I mean, they're expensive, but they're not crazy. And this isn't, like, clean. It almost looks like the Take-Two. Which is now, it looks like this, almost, where it's like, yeah, maybe, and then just, like, kind of does its thing. That was really close to that take profit there. All right, Telly, let's see what you got here. Like, I don't want to miss it, but I don't want to just fly into it. Do I have SoFi up over here? No, I need SoFi somewhere. Oh, geez. That flipped hard. Well, that stinks. I mean, I could still do it. It would... Squirrel, you do? Yeah, I mean, we talked about that in the newsletter. Daniel, good morning, buddy. Good morning, everybody. Let's have a great week, huh? I think this creatine has steroids in it, I swear to God. I was throwing around weight yesterday with no food in my system that I had no business throwing around. At this point in the working out. Ulta just hanging out at 494. Where's Palo Alto? All right. That's looking a little better. I'm not really all that jazzed up about taking trades before Powell. Because if I do, I need a hedge. And the last time that we did it, though, I mean, we had 400% Tesla, 400% Uber, so we hit it on both sides. I mean, we could do something. Unless something looks really good, I'm probably not going near it and just going to let things trickle in. SoFi would be the one that I would go real small, but, like, screw around with. Dude, it's whipping. I don't know if I'm going to do anything on this. That's moving fast. Like, that was 918 back down. Like, in terms of percentage moves, that's huge. ES looking all right. Let's see here. You don't see anything worth jumping into? Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I mean, we might set up a solid day trade. But we're going to have to wait till later in the day to see. Wally's looking good. Wayne, if you start calling out good tickers here, bro, I'm going to be so thrilled. Wally off this break was great. But it doesn't have enough juice. Like, Walmart isn't something I would do this with. It's like Home Depot. Like, it looked amazing, which is why I took it, but Ulta coming up a little. Nothing crazy. Yeah, all right. Doc, you hit it, so I got to get out of those. Let's see if I can snipe this. Let's see if I can steal. I like stealing. Let me steal. They're not letting me steal. Let's see if they let me steal here. Not letting me steal. Come on. That you should hit. Yeah, that hit. All right, that's fine. Out of those. Actually, I've got another tiny position on it that's actually still green. But I should ditch that as well. Just follow the... Oh, shit. The spreads are awful on this one. What's the mid? Yeah, they're not hitting that. I can try. It's so small. It doesn't matter, but, like, I'll try to get something here. I don't think they're giving me anything, though. Yeah, no, they're not hitting that. Alright, I'll leave that one. It's small enough where I could just leave it and not care. My Ultas are up 38%. That's really good. So, Ulta here. Throw this back on the daily. This is looking pretty solid here. So, I want to see Ulta break 500 and see what happens there. Telly looking alright. Those got a little boost today. So, even with the nonsense on DocuSign, still up about 1.5% on the day. See, keeping the risk small, guys. Making sure that we're keeping our risk tight going into Powell. But now that we've cleared up some of that cap, I mean, what were we looking at before? Salesforce? I don't know about that. It's moving. Palo Alto. I like this one a lot better. Just because it's going to give us a little bit more time to get in. You know? It's not as, like, the Salesforce isn't clean. What else? Where's ES? ES making some nice moves there. I want to see if they're going to step these bids. Oh, they did. Yeah, they're stepping. No, that was the ask. Yeah, these are super spready for some reason. Baba having no fun. That's fine. I mean, you guys saw from the watch list that I sent you guys, the whole thesis for Baba. That actually, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love that out of Baba right now. That's exactly what I want to see. Keep staying in that range and create a better range, and we are going to be all good to go on that, man. Ulta back down a little. Let's see. ES could set something up for us. Is this enough? No, not enough yet. We'd have to come up into probably this BJ key level here, the 4926. No, but the Bob is exactly what I want to see. IWM down to a level. Whoa. ES, hello. That was big. Where's AMD? Nothing. IWM you were looking at. That actually looks nasty. IWM looks nasty on the daily, which is interesting because you could look at IWM components that are also setting up like this, and when IWM gets the break, so will that. Build the foundation. Exactly. Well, the problem with Baba is I want them to have a dud on earnings. Their earnings is the 7th. So maybe we set something up here, get a pop pre-earnings run up, and we flip it quick. But that's not really what I want to do. I want to be able to get a longer term position on Baba and let it cook. So if in the event that Baba knocks earnings out of the park, skyrockets, then consolidates, and then we can hit one back to the upside, that's fine with me too. I have no problem taking the trade up in the 80s versus down in the 70s because to me, it doesn't matter where the stock is with the way that we're doing things. It could continue to just go up, flat, up, flat, up, flat, and I'll keep hitting every single one. It literally makes no difference. RKT, great example. Up, flat, up, flat, up, flat, up, sort of flat, rip. Like, perfect. Perfect, perfect stair-stepping. This one was nasty. I mean, this is just drawn out to the high here. The TPs would have been this. Probably this. Oh, I have them for you. These are all the take profits on RKT that we would have had. So you would have hit, I mean, that's a 1 to whatever. This would have been a 1 to 7.7 about on that thing. But this is the example that I say where shares comes into handy because you can just hold this and let it rip. Ulta looking solid this morning. I like that. If Ulta gets steam, that's going to be a real big trade. Those are up 41% right now. The tellies are coming back to life a little bit. Getting a little boost this morning. Saying, dude, you guys are... Dude, this Instagram page, my Instagram is going nuts. I haven't posted anything in a little bit. There's like 357,000. Jeez, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. And remember, those courses right now, you get buy one, get one free, 50% off. So you get this day trading mastery course, the 13 winning months in a row strategy. I mean, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And I show you every single trade that was taken with that strategy in 2023. I mean, you guys can keep continuing screwing around with a bunch of other nonsense out there, or you can just take the profitable strategy that's already proven. And then the swing trading strategy you guys get as well. So you get buy one, get one free. You get that whole course. I mean, you guys have seen it. Like the amount of trades that we've had and nailed over the last like 3 months here has been absolutely insane. AMD, Affirm, Mara. I mean, we can go through a couple of them right here as the market's kind of screwing around. I mean, RKT was one. Mara, this one was absolutely disgusting here. Like, this trade was ridiculous. And then Affirm, that was another epic one that we called out. We hit a few good PayPals, DraftKings, Tesla, Uber. Uber was a great one that we can talk about here as well. This one, boom. Nice little 1-to-4 risk to reward. Perfect. Not the craziest trade, but easy. Easy, easy, easy. So I'll throw that link in here for you guys too. Those of you guys that are interested in actually taking your trading seriously. There you guys go. There you guys go. Could you design an ES trade from the 1800 wick? No, I wouldn't do that because you already basically retraced. So I would do it from here. So depending on how high we go, I would do it from here. But if this thing shifts down here and just starts knifing, well, then you'd go from high to low. That would be what we would look at there. Let's see. Ulta. There we go. Come on, baby. Get your butt up there. Start moving. I want to see it break 500. So, like, got to come up above this candle here. But this one, so this is off. This is the daily chart right here, but the weekly is the one that I'm really focused on. This. Tightened up beautifully. Great candle last week. Looking to set up some more goodness for us this week. My first TP is going to be right around this 518. It looks weird on the weekly. You're like, oh, top of the wick here. But if you throw it back on the daily, it makes a lot more sense. You got this level right in here. It's not the cleanest one, but it's a nice solid profit target there. Nice solid profit target. So telly, I mean, I'd love for it to shift back above this 95 area. That'd be nice. VIX green, Dixie green, SPY, and QQQ green. Someone's lying. Someone's lying. But it's also a Fed week, so it is more likely to see that as people position themselves for the potential volatility that's to come. Yeah, this week I think it's just going to be a disaster. Like, earnings, FOMC, NFP, like, this is going to be crazy. Ulta's potentially got the sauce here. 43% on those right now. I don't know. I mean, I'm just waiting for it to hit those targets and just see what it looks like there. That's really it. Just see how it looks at those targets. Because I have two. So I have these two here. This 518, 537. And then the final is going to be up at this high. If it can get there. But I want to see what they're like at 518 first. What time's Powell? Wednesday, 2 p.m. Same time as always. Let's see. Ulta. I love this one, man. This one's looking good so far. I mean, we got this one in the low to mid 480s at 496 here. They're a little spready. That's fine. It's Ulta. They're going to tighten up as we get closer to those profit targets, which is nice. But, like if you hit... Sometimes when you hit something like an Ulta or a Home Depot, like... Because they're not expected to move this much, and when they do, the trades can be massive. But since they're not expected to move a whole lot, you see things like the Home Depot where it breaks and then just fails. SoFi was another one that we were watching. Did I miss this? I don't think so. That's the 3-minute. I don't care about that. No, nothing yet on Ulta or on SoFi here. I don't think I want to do it on this. I don't think so. If I did it, I'd throw no money at it and just be like, whatever. But it would be using the same strategy that we used for the 100-something% make it free Netflix trade. And where is Netflix? Because I'm out of that. Yeah, Netflix coming down a little bit. When did I sell Netflix? It might have been Friday I got out of Netflix. Because I just threw a wild limit order out there and it hit. And I was like, well, okay. Thanks. Free money. I think it was Thursday or Friday that I sold it. I think it was Friday that I ditched them. Yeah, and welcome everybody back to the streams, man. Remember, we're live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, every single day. Every day, breaking down the market for you guys. Most of what we're doing over here is the swing trade stuff, going over the market and everything, but I mean, when we have day trading opportunities, we set those up too. We set those up too for you guys. But ES is not giving us anything here yet. It'd be too tight. Ulta coming down. CRM fading a little. Where's Palo Alto? That's the one that I would do something on. All right, we'll see what happens here. I don't hate it. That's probably the one that I like the most. What else is on the watch list? Yeah, that's really it. That's really it. No data today, really, too. We do have bond auctions at 1, but they're not crazy. They're like weird. They're like weird durations. Like, what is it? What's today? The 29th. 13-week and 26-week bill. Like, that's probably not gonna do much. Squirrel, don't get me started on when people are calling the Fed the Feds. Don't get me started, man. What else did I do this weekend? Gotta say, sitting back and waiting for setups is way better than I need to make my 1%. I know. Once you guys see it, like, and this is what I'm so proud of you guys for in the, like those of you guys that have hopped into the courses, like, I can see a tangible difference in the way that you're approaching the market for the better. Like, comments like that, Rogue Civilian, just like, that's the point right there. It's like waiting and, like, imagine you could just go in and take all high probability setups and all you had to do is wait and know what to look for. And that's the point. It's, oh man, I love it. Seeing those messages from you guys. I post them on the community section on YouTube a lot here. It just makes me happy that you guys are taking the things that I'm teaching you guys and making serious money with it. Like, dude, I see people coming in and, like, the price of the course is, like, really low, and then they're making, like, 3 times it in one trade. And I'm like, that's the point, guys. It's accessible to everybody. I'm not, like, people are out here selling stuff for, like, $2,000 a course. Like, it's ridiculous. Telly moving down. I want Ulta breaking 500. That's what I want. What are these up now? 43%. I'm up like 2% on the day now. 45. Dude, these freaking docus are so spready for no reason. They're green, but like not really. Like they're just spready. So I couldn't get out of the other ones, but that was the really small trade that I had, and I actually front ran it too. So it is still higher than the price of Docu is still higher than where I entered on those. So this purple line that you see here, guys, isn't like necessarily an important level. It's just the first TP from the Friday trade that you guys all had. 12.5 points. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see here. You guys are cranking the like button too. I love you guys. I love you guys. This is great. I had a great workout this morning too. Great workout. I gotta go run later today. That's gonna stink. Gotta work on the mastermind for you guys too. Oh, I got a lot of other stuff I gotta do today too. Oh, shoot. Telly not going anywhere. Alright, let's see. Yeah, and then if you guys see any other tickers, call them out. Especially like mid to later on in the week. That's when we're gonna be able to find some opportunities like that Airbnb. Wait, that's the wrong chart. I'm upset that we missed this one. So that's mainly on me not looking again. With the upside break of this level here at 144. This is textbook. This is textbook right here. We just didn't see it. Because I remember looking at this chart, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and it was this. So, like, it basically looked like this. Right here. So it was just running. And I was like, nah, that's not anything for us. But when you get that consolidation is when you got to start taking a peek at it. And you blasted through this profit target that first day. Like one day you go, boom. Those would have been up multi-100%. SV leg and cardio day? Nah, I do cardio every day. I do something every day. Workout in the morning, cardio in the evening. I'm bringing the shreds back, man. They're already back in like 3 weeks. Like, you can run but can't climb stairs. Make me understand. My feet are too big. I trip. And you can kind of see how sensitive, even like the day after, that price is to like my profit target levels. Like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. All right, let's see. Smoke 2 joints? No. No. Smoking is bad for you in any form. Use the alternatives. I'm just kidding. Don't do whatever you want to do. Ulta just hanging out. Just kind of rejecting off of here. I like it though. I like that chart, man. It's potentially got the juice there. Yeah, up like 2% on the day. That's fine. I mean, this is why, guys. I mean, again, the even if, like, remember, like the way that we manage risk over here is like, even if I get stopped a few times, it's like I'm still green. I could literally, if I wasn't streaming, guys, I'd be off doing stuff. Like, I have my price alert set. If they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. We just go through the day doing our own stuff. This is about freedom, not sitting here trying to make a 1 tick on ES. Like, that's not what it's about. Scalping 2 points. Like, that's crazy. Only injects. Tyler, what up, buddy? How you doing? Your dad's 6'6" with size 16. He couldn't do stairs either. Yeah, I mean, I'm only 6'2", but my feet are like 13, 14. So, like, I get screwed on that one. So, let's see. New 50. Why do I have ES on the 5-minute? Damn, bro. Why have we done this? Alright, this changes things a little. I actually would. So, I think it was Rogue Civilian. Yeah. I actually would go from down here, I think. I would go from down in here. Unless, like, this really sets up, but yeah, I actually don't have a problem with that. How big is it, though? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I have no issues with that. So I take that back. Sorry, I was on the wrong time frame there. I'd go from the bottom of that 1800 candle. RSO? I don't know about that, but that could get interesting. All right, man. Let's see what we get here. Morning, SCV. What up, Christopher? How you doing, man? Good morning, everybody. Oh, and yeah, everybody that already hopped into the day trading course too, you guys did already get sent that 60% off code to the swing trading course. If you didn't get it, send me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll send over that code for you. Not quite 2 points yet. Right, exactly. I'm just saying I don't hate that type of, like, doing it from down here. It would definitely need to go a little higher. Ulta, nice pop. But it's small. Like, the volume's low on this thing. Like, it just is going to wick around. So, 46% on those right now. Did any of you guys snag the Ulta as well? Oh, it's 1.5. Yeah, 1.75 is really the bare minimum. But, like, I typically want to stay away from the 1.75s. I like 2 or more. Anybody else grab the Ultas? Because I'm in it, and I'm having a good time with them so far. Up 2.68% on the day. Not bad, even after the nonsense with DocuSign, which is a bit annoying. There's nothing telling me, though, that I can't re-enter it. Like, the setup is still good. Like, see? This is still fine. I'd probably wait for I'd probably take it again. Like, if it runs up into here, I'd probably take that thing again. You're seeing 1.75 right now? Okay, I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's not... Like, those are usually ones that I would size down a little bit on. Like, yeah, I mean, I had to get out of Docu down here. Just broke that level. It's fine. But this is still setting up really good. I might take it again. SQ is looking good? I haven't taken a look at that. No. No, not for us. I mean, it's up, but this is not qualifying for any of us here. Ulta, looking good. Are these over, am I on Rumble? I have a Rumble account. I don't really use it, though. I used to, I used to, have it where it would, I'd post on YouTube and it would post over there, but, I couldn't figure out how to live stream on it. It was being annoying, so not really. I like Rumble, though. I love what they're doing. Your Ultas are up 10% on average, but you're dated and way out of the money. Mine are March, and they're way out of the money as well. Because with these, I'm playing for it. If it hits, it'll be massive. So let's see if it can break 497 here and get closer to that 500 break. That'd be sweet. But it's based off the weekly. Mine are up a decent amount here. They're just spready. Like, these should be up more than 45% right now, but they're not. So, is what it is. Kept your free Ulta over the weekend up 145%. That's my man right there. See? And here's the thing that I might start doing, guys. What I've noticed is that my position sizing is either too small. Yeah, too small, or I'm getting too much time. Because typically when I trade these, I try to size them for 0. So, if they come down and hit that stop, I'm out. So, I actually could increase the size on a lot of these if I wanted to. because those docus that I just had weren't down very much. Like, I could have sized that thing way more to risk 1, 2, 3%, and I just didn't. But again, it is going into Powell, so after Powell, I might just start sizing up again. Even though, I mean, you guys have seen with that small size what we're able to do in those accounts, like up like crazy amounts in terms of just overall percentage of your portfolio with the swing strike. Didn't get in until Friday on that dip. Mine are up 40% and expire in 2 weeks. Yeah, like I don't have any problems with you guys trading shorter expirations, but I do have a problem with you guys going in too big. Like I would probably either keep the same size or go a little bit like smaller size and get like 2 or 3 weeks of expiration, because think about what we did on like, oops, I want to go back here. Think about what we did on like AMD or Uber or any of these. So like Uber or AMD here, like this was blast off running 1, 2, 3 days to profit target. I could have traded weeklies and been up thousands of %. Did I? No. I ended up hitting it for like 200-300%, which is good with a larger position size, but again, it's just that sliding scale of risk. You know what solves all this though? Freaking just trading the shares. Like that's really what it is. It just like you can just trade the shares and be fine. You can set up your risk, you know what your risk is, you know where your stop is, and then you're done. Yeah, we're cruising up today. I'm up 3% now. Not bad. Not bad. You're going to probably bail on them today? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you're up big. I mean, it's not hitting any of my targets. So, again, the strategy... The reason why I teach you guys the swing strategy the way that I do is because there are going to be probably 4 or 5 trades in a year where they hit those targets and they make the like 80% of your gains for the entire year. The docu setup does look good. Yeah, exactly. Like, I took it and I got stopped. Fine, whatever. And I like... It's all right with me. Still up nicely in the green today. Even after that nonsense with it. But all right, let's take a look at Palantir. They have earnings coming up. This is nothing. I want Palantir on earnings to flip, consolidate, and then we can go off to the races with this thing, and then it can get back into the 20s. I want more shares on it though, man. My average is like 1560 something. Yeah, the docu looks really good. And again, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in here. It helps me out a whole lot, getting these streams out to some more people so we can help people actually start to make money in the market. And just teach them about like how things work, finance, macro, everything. We haven't done a whole lot of macro today, but like we're going to do a lot of it this week just because of NFP, Powell, earnings, everything. So if you guys do enjoy these and you want to make it easier for you guys to come back and to spread these streams out to some more people, hit that like button. Costs me nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot, man. Yeah, ES is being a little slowpoke today. Being a little slowpoke. And then, yeah, those of you guys hopping into the courses, you guys have any questions on anything, I am always available to answer your questions. You guys just shoot me a message on Instagram or Twitter, and I will respond to you as soon as I see it, which is usually pretty quick. Like, I go back and forth with a lot of you guys here, but it's quick. It's like, all right, what is this? It's like, oh, is this? What question about this? Boom, bing, boom. And then you guys are good to go. Here's where the SPY goes down. It's failed this BJ key level a few times, so I wouldn't put it past it for it to move down, but we don't really have much in here. We do. I mean, 1.75 of risk is all right, but we'll see. Can I look at UNP? Yeah, I can look at that. There you go, squirrel. UNP. That, I don't hate this. It's just more of like it needs to tighten up a lot more for me. This candle's crazy. Oh, that's earnings. I would give this one a little bit more time. Thoughts on Rumble? You mean like this? All right. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about it, so we can take a look at Rumble here. That actually is a nasty setup. But I wouldn't trade options on it. That I'd say would qualify on this break. Stop below this low. Targeting, I don't know. Let's draw this out. See what it would look like. You'd get this break. You'd go stop below this low. I'd probably target here. 859. First TP. That's probably what I'd do. Second one would be aggressive up in here. 1040. So you'd have something that looks like this. I'm not doing it, but like if we were looking at, that would be what I would do. So you'd look at that right there. So you'd have overall a 1 to 10. I don't hate that. Would I do it? No. Just because, like, it's a little bit wicky. Actually, I don't really have a reason, like a really solid reason as to why to not do that. The only reason I would say would be this week, Powell and earnings and everything. But yeah, I don't hate that. Rumble shares are cheap? Yeah, I don't hate that. Because this would be one that I would trade shares on. Because if you like the company for the long term and it's setting up really great like this and it ends up getting back up into a couple of these ranges like 10 or something like that and consolidates, well, if your entry was right around this 637, you have a giant buffer, like giant buffer. And you could just hold them with a stop at, let's say, so let's say that Rumble went like this. Let's say best case scenario, it just goes boom, right up here. Well, after you hit this TP, your stop's at break even anyway. You sell, let's say, half of your position, but let's say it runs through this one. All right, you have a nice, solid long-term share position here. The thing is up freaking 63% from entry, if it were to do that. You could throw a good till cancel stop at around 855 and close your eyes, and then you're done. And you have half of your position. You at March 15 contracts, wasn't able to get a docu because it was too spready, couldn't get a decent fill, so you knew the right side of the spread second, but the setup looks good. Yeah, it does, but that's also the other reason, Michael, why I say like sizing for 0 too. Like using that position, total position size as your risk is typically going to be the smart case because of situations like that. We didn't even take pager duty because of how the spreads looked. Docu's typically one that probably wouldn't have crazy spreads, but in this case it did, so. I mean, we can leave this up here on Rumble. I'm not doing anything with it, but if you guys like that, I mean, do your thing. You bought 6 last week? Nice. Nice. I did look at UNP and it didn't look good. We pulled that up before we talked about Rumble. I think it's Tally trying to move up a little here. Let's see. Are these moving back? No, that's weird. Those should flip back here. Oh, it's because somebody just dropped the ask on them. A lot of these things are super spready, man. This market has another hour to do something. You're going to the dispensary? Hey, man. I gotta go to the grocery store. I need food. Oh, I got all-you-can-eat tacos tomorrow. I'm so excited for that. That's going to be so good. Yeah, have fun getting wet. See, and that's the thing, too. Like, with the day trading strategy, you're never going to get caught in chop, weird wick moves. Like, it just won't happen. It's impossible because it's not what the strategy entails. You're waiting for it to get to your levels. All right, Ulta, come on. Let's get a pop here. Telly breaking 94.50 and trying to get that cruise up to 95 would be nice. That would be pretty sweet there. I would enjoy that. Why do they think you would have groceries delivered? I do it sometimes if, like, the grocery store by me doesn't have what I want. But I don't really need to right now because I'm eating like a pound of ground chicken and a whole can of like black or pinto beans for lunch with taco seasoning, and then for dinner it's just like chicken thighs and potatoes. You're having problems with Webull letting you connect your bank, so as soon as I get sorted, I'm gonna join you guys in the swings. Let's do it, Tyler. Dude, the swings are fun, man. The swings are real fun. Check out the SPY 5-minute. I bet it looks like crack. I bet everybody just got wicked into it and just got stopped hard. Oh, yeah. Everybody trying to catch this move just got slapped. Oh, God. They just baited you so hard into a reversal. Oh my god. Yeah, have fun trying to screw around with that. All right, SPY moving up here. That's nice. I want to see this thing get a lot higher. Well, yeah, I'm basically focused on ES. I want to see this thing blast up into like this choppy range here, and then we might be able to get something if it wants to reverse later in the day. Where's take two? Yeah, it's not really doing much here. That 170 is still that target. Do I still not have a car? No, I don't need one. I literally, it would be, me having a car would just be useless because it would just sit there. Everyone who chased down just got screwed. Yup. Have fun with that. I don't need a car. There's nowhere I need to go. Ever. I stay in the city. I Uber. I take it. Like, that's it. Sometimes I walk. I have to leave the city 0 times. I have to go to the airport. All right. The airport's literally right there. Like, I don't have to do anything. Ulta, you're screwing around here with us. We're CRM. I mean, those of you guys that took this are sitting pretty on this break, but it's just not for me here. Have I ever had a car? Yeah, dude, I had that sick Mercedes for a while. That Mercedes was sweet. I love that car. When I had the Audi before that, but that thing just kept breaking. That car was real nice though. Like, the Audi was sick. It just like broke and just stopped working. I think it had like 150,000 miles on it. So like, fair enough. Fair play. What kind of Mercedes? It was just a GLB, but it was sick. The car raffle again? We never did that. Eventually when I move to Florida, I'll get a car. I'll get something nice. The Astons I was looking at are like coming down nicely too now. All right. There goes SPY outside of the BJ key level. There you go. No, I didn't give it. No, I didn't give anybody a car. Stop. I was no car giveaways. Yeah, I got slapped on that lease too. Like, I got screwed on that car. It's fine though. Money's not real. It's actually fake. Money actually is fake. It's not real. Which is like you're gonna be like, oh, he's just saying the stuff that people always say, and it's like, no. You don't get it. Inflation, I tweeted this out. It's a weaponized instrument aimed at the working class to benefit those higher up on the totem pole. As the country gets more technologically advanced, the cost in units of product, like the cost to produce things, should almost always go down unless new technology is created. Like, let's just say we invented something that's new, like a computer. Yeah, they're going to be huge and really expensive to create at first, but after a long period of time, they get smaller. It becomes way cheaper to produce, and then everybody can have them. So over time, you would expect to see most goods and services decline in price, just because of the increasing technological ability of a given country. But you don't see that. So where does inflation come from? They just print. They don't need to do any of that. Yes, it does help. It does help lessen, like, the problems that can come when things start to go haywire, but it also creates way more issues. Because then the problems can then become even bigger. So they have to print their way out of almost everything, but then creates bigger problems. Shoot the moon, what up, buddy? No, Squirrel, I did not give you a car. Lucid? You can take a look at that. I don't like that thing. I hate Lucid. Oh, screw you. There's like a Lucid showroom down here, and like every single time I walk by it, I'm just like, scammers. Not them, but like the company. I don't like them. I hate this stock. It deserves to be down here. Piece of garbage is what it is. Oh, we're gonna deliver as many vehicles as Tesla. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Lucid. Let's see how Mara's doing. Yeah, I mean, we did talk about potentially taking a trade on this consolidation here. It's just volatility is too much for me. I just wanted to chill out, settle in, you know? I see, Squirrel, I could send you 100K, but like then I'm out 100K and I don't want to do that, you know? Oops. Like I don't really, I would prefer not to. Why am I doing this on this chart? Sorry. We'll talk about A and Y in a second. ES is doing its thing though. Yeah, see, these setups are iffy, like, because where's your target? Your target's freaking up here. Oh, penny stock too. That would be a shares trade. But you know what, guys? You know what? I really do like the way that you guys are approaching the market here. You guys are taking the stuff in the swing course, like all you got to do is identify these consolidations. If we see a consolidation here, even if I say I don't like it and it starts to break up, like, you guys can still take. That's what the course is for. You guys can be self-sufficient. You identify the setup. I don't have to be in it. That's the point of it. You guys are making like 5 to 10 times the cost of the course in one trade. It's ridiculous. I'm so happy for you guys too. Like, a lot of you guys I know have been struggling for years and are finally starting to have a lot of success. I love it, man. It's just the messages I get, and I don't even post a lot of them. Like, every once in a while when you guys send me something, I'll throw it up just so that everybody knows that, like, you guys are killing it. But, like, you guys are just, I love it, man. Where's Ulta? 96 again. Which one? A and Y? Oh, are you talking about Mara? Dude, that thing squeezes like twice a year, and we hit every single one. Like 1,200%, 600%. Like, hey man, like you give me a good Mara setup, I'm gonna slap it. Same thing with like an AMD. Where's ES? Cruising. Oh, A and Y? All right. Oh, the streams are starting to grow a little too. I love you guys. The likes are a little slow today, though. You guys are slacking a little bit, but that's okay. It's a Monday. I'll let you guys get a pass on this one. Let's see if there's anything in the news feed. I don't think there is. Maybe. Nah, it's just Lucid. Spy blast off mode. Get up to here, something like that, and then we probably have almost 2 points now of risk on the trade that we would look for. Dude, is it gonna be the same freaking trade? It's gonna be a little higher. It'll probably be like in like here, 49.10 if it comes down there and hits it. That's probably where it is. Dollar going up with the SPY, very strange. It could be a retest on like what was happening with oil. Other than that, you got to think about it. Like, we have NFP this week, we have earnings, and we have Powell. So things are gonna move very strangely this week. This is like the biggest week of the year, guys. You set the bar too high for likes? No, you guys already hit the 100 like threshold. Now it goes back to 500. Mara mined 1850 Bitcoin last month. Jeez. I have so many Bitcoin. That is so many Bitcoin. Yeah, I gotta hit the grocery store after this. I need these people to call me back. They're not calling me. CLSK. Oh, earning? I mean, if it has good earnings, I'll be on the other side of it playing around with it. Where's Amanda? My love child. That's fine. I'm just hanging out. AMD's just hanging out. If it has good earnings though, and they announce something crazy like a buyback or something, or like which I don't know if they can do, but like a stock split, something like that, I'm gonna make so much freaking money. But again, like, this has given me such a nice buffer on this position here, like breaking above all-time highs, that like even if it sold off on earnings, I'm not gonna be that upset about it. Yeah, Ulta coming down a little with ES moving, which I don't really like. The volume is basically non-existent on Ulta, so we'll see. I mean, that weekly break is nice, but it's gonna take some time. Those are only up 43% now. What else we got? Yeah, I think that Apex sale is done too. That 80% off one. I think they're doing 50 though. I don't know though. Yeah, with your average, I wouldn't be upset at all. 1139. Yeah, I know. I need like a couple more of those, and then I can retire. I just need to throw more money at it this time, because like even with the amount of money that I had on AMD in the beginning when I was averaging in, like it's a decent, like especially back then, like that was a big boy trade there. But now I can pretty much throw big cash at stuff, and if it goes like that, it's like hundreds of thousands, or even like breaking a mil if things go. Rivian starting to make a comeback, one to watch. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting one. We've hit this thing of this is like step one. Like if I could break the swing strategy down into like steps, this shift here is step one, but like it's still following this big downtrend. So I mean, if it can come down or come up, consolidate, and then get some moves, I mean, yeah, we'd have this as our profit target, 1879. We'd have this is probably a second one, 2025, and then we'd probably say screw it and hunt this high if it were to consolidate around here. But obviously, we would not do that yet. Holy Batman on ES, did it go? Just sharked. Did Ulta get hit on that? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I know. ES knifed. Cool. That's fine. Let it do its thing. You think I care about the nonsense in here on ES? You guys saw what happened last time on that 5-minute candle? Everybody just got their money stolen from them. Boom. Stolen. There you go. Bye-bye. Your money's gone. Now, are they going to do it again? I don't know, but we'll see. That's a big boy candle coming in here. I don't see any news on it yet. Rug pull! Yeah, they're rugging it a little bit, but again, this is just going to be pre-FOMC nonsense. That's really all it is. We have something big tomorrow, though, don't we? Job openings? I think that's what it is. Yeah, job openings and consumer confidence tomorrow at 10 a.m. That'll be big. So, I mean, that was a sick. We can delete this off the chart here now. I mean, you guys already saw. You guys already know. I mean, the 13 winning months in a row with the day trading mastery course strategy. I mean, nobody else can really show you every single trade with precision that was taken with their own strategy in like a whole year's time, and then everybody else can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's like a very strict, like, oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like nobody can do that. We can take that's first CP. That was 12 points there, and then you got to take your profits down in here with another. I don't know how much. How much was this? Probably around close. Another 5 points on the rest of your position. That ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad. FITB. We can take a look at that. That I don't hate. Oh, it's a bank. I probably wouldn't trade a bank just because it's going to move slow. But the weekly looks really good. It's just banks are going to move slow, Wayne. So, like, I like things like Mara, Rivian, UPST, things like that that have proven that they can move a lot. Completely unaware that your Wi-Fi cut out. Jeez, Rug. That's not good. Yeah, Ulta coming down a little bit here. Still green on the day, though. Like, Wayne, that's an interesting one. It's just not, like, think about it. Like, is a bank really going to make a giant move? Probably not. So I like to stay away from those. This has steam here. This has some steam, so we'll see what happens with this. Off to the gym, David. Have a good workout, buddy. I had a sick workout this morning. It was great. A little back and buys. Retested the break of the 1 minute 200. Oh. Dude, by St. Patch, Doc, you flipping? Ooh, what do you mean? I mean, it's holding. That was the thing with Docu on Friday. Like, in the initial sell-off, it was holding really well. So, we'll see what happens with it. I have no problems taking this trade again above that level. No problem. No problem doing it again. Sometimes it takes a couple tries for it to go. Euro extends fall to 107.985 against the US dollar, lowest since December 13th. The Docu's doing nothing here. I don't know. Maybe we get a move here, but... yeah, I mean, where is Salesforce? Still cruising. Still cruising, and then we had Palo Alto was enough. That's not it. This one I like. This one I want to wait a couple days, and then we could get something on that. Docu moving up, man. If it breaks a couple of those levels, it'll have the juice. It just needs a little time, I think. I know, I love how you guys like freak out about ES and it's like, is it at our level yet or is it even close? No. Okay. Like, we just wait, man. Give it time. If it hits though, that would be a nice one. Get a little video recorded for Instagram for you guys. Crank a couple 100K views on there. Bing, bang, boom, done. I still have my unopened bottle of tequila that stares at me every day. That's going to go very fast during St. Patrick's Day weekend. Telly moving down. Bill auction at 10:30? Which one? I don't see that. I have the ones on the 29th here, and it's... oh, are those early? Is this color-coded for some freaking reason? No. Well, I mean, they could be early. Usually they happen at 1. But, I mean, you got the 29th right here, and it says 13-week and 26-week. Are they at 10:30? That'd be weird. Heading into a meeting at work. Already have my ES trade set up. Set it and forget it. There you go, man. What's the event you're saving the bottle for? Nothing. I'm just not drinking until St. Patrick's Day. So it's just kind of sitting here. I might get a bottle of or a couple bottles of Class A too and have those around. Those go fast though because it's so good. It's not even like a special bottle. It's just a normal Casamigos bottle. I usually drink the Repo. I just have this one. But I put it here to stare at it. All right. All right, guys, it's 10:30. We're going to be wrapping it up for today. Again, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, and that 50% off deal on the courses is not going to last forever. That is ending soon. So for those of you guys that still need to hop in there, get access to the 0 losing months in 2023 and now 2024 day trading strategy. There you guys go. You get everything. You get the risk management, psychology. You get the back test on everything. Every single trade that was taken with it in 2023. The whole everything about futures, options. Then the swing course is where we really get to have a lot of fun. But again, it's 50% off. If you guys aren't taking advantage of that before the time runs out, I can't really help you. So team, pretty slow day so far. I mean, we might get a little craziness going into tomorrow with job openings and whatchamacallit. That's really it. And then we have Powell on Wednesday. We'll be live again tomorrow, 9 a.m. everybody. We are live every single day. Every day. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Don't do anything stupid. There's really nothing crazy that you need to do this week. But team, it was fun. It was a fun Fed's number just out. Which one? Let me see. Hold on. Manufacturing. Yeah, I don't think that's going to move stuff around all that much. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.